the coldest. As life goes on, we learn to hold on. We learn to appreciate the finer things in life. The coldest.
Yeah. We live and learn about the colder things in life.
Welcome to the Transparency Hour podcast, and we are here with the exclusive first interview with Unky Fonz, aka OG Flex, aka Uncle Flex. He is out of jail on his second bid. He had done that first bid, he came back, and then he went back, and now he's back. He just dropped the first day out tape, literally the first day out that he came out of jail. And we're going to give you the entire scoop on his past music, how he grew up, and everything else. So I'm happy to have this man here. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Oh, shit, bro. I'm straight chilling, my nigga.
Man. How, bro, how are you feeling now that you out of jail, man?
I'm feeling fucking great, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy I can fucking, like, eat and, like, take a shit by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, not just fucking worry about motherfuckers, like, standing right next to me trying to talk to me while I'm shitting and trying to do fucking anything and shit. Like, I'm just happy to be away from motherfuckers and I can get, like, privacy and shit, you feel me?
God damn.
And, like, I just feel like, I don't know, I've been out for a few weeks, you know what I'm saying? Like, three weeks, some shit, 3.5 weeks, something like that, I don't know. But, I still feel like a motherfucking, like, I got dropped into, like, this whole fucking, I'm still, like, running around like a chick on my head because I just so much shit I want to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still adjusting and shit a little bit, but I'm happy to be back, though, for sure.
So if you don't mind, what did you actually get caught up for when you went? Because I think you told me the story, and it was, like, on some, like some crazy bullshit that just happened.
Yeah, man, the motherfucking, I was getting watched for a long time. Because remember, like, back, like a few months before I got raided and shit, remember I had, like, stopped selling shit. I stopped doing everything and shit just because I had a feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just know certain shit. Like, so I just, like, chilled out. I wasn't really doing shit. I was just chilling, getting high, going to work. You know what I mean? Like, I chilled out for a long time, bro. But, like, they were still watching me. I didn't fucking know. So, like, they wait until they, like, caught me slipping. I'm driving my car one day and shit. And fucking, they found, like, a pill, which was really, like, one of my baby mama, her mom's prescriptions that just, like, happened to be under the fucking seat. You know, it's like not even no shit that I could get in trouble for, but they use that as, like, a probable cause to come raid my fucking house.
God damn.
Yeah, so, like, they come hit the house, bro, and, like, they didn't find, I didn't have shit there, really. Like, they found, like, some fucking, like, a little over an ounce of weed. Mind you, we in fucking Michigan. This shit is fucking legal. They found fucking, bro, listen, they found, bro, like, a fucking ounce of weed and, like, I think it was like $230 something, like in some old pants that I, like, left on the back porch. You know,
$200 something.
like shit that I even forgot that was even back there. Like, I didn't even remember the shit was even on the back porch. Like, I just
$200. He must be selling.
Bro, listen, and then
be selling drugs.
So they flipped my shit, whatever. Like, and fucking the detectives, bro. Like, motherfuckers have been through this scenario before and shit like that. If you get caught, they're like, oh well, you can snitch on this motherfucker. You could give us some information. Da 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 da. You come right now. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that dumbass shit. I'm straight. But, like, when I got raided, they didn't take me to jail. Cause it would have just been a fucking weed charge, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really even worth it, you know what I'm saying? They just gave me a court date. I didn't go to jail, and so shit. 3 months later, I'm, like, dealing with that situation, shit. And 3 months later, bro, the fucking detective motherfucker, like, kept trying to, like, fucking pop up at my mom's house and shit, and, like, do shit like that. They were like adding me from, like, accounts on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they was, like, stalking my shit, like, doing a whole bunch of shit like that. And I was just so fucked up all the time. I never really paid it no attention, bro. And, like, I was, you know what I'm saying? I was out one night and shit, and, like, I got on Facebook and said some dumbass shit that I shouldn't have said, and kind of, like, gave up where I was finna be at, and, like, what the fuck I was finna be on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I made a status, like, talking, like, nigga, we finna go op shopping, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, probably, so I slid, you know what I'm saying? Like, did my 1-2 and shit, like, so as I'm leaving, you know what I'm saying, I stopped at my mom, got some shit for my son. Like, as I'm leaving and shit, bro, I get pulled over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had shit on me, and I had, you know what I'm saying, we had a gun in the car and all shit, and I was with my dog K-Will, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when I got pulled over, I fucking wiped the gun down, stashed that bitch in there and shit. And, like, they didn't even find it, so they was, like, about to bring me to jail and shit. So, like, the cop come back with the gun in the car, and, like, in that type of situation, the only way I really could have got clipped for it if it's like if K Will was to be like, oh yeah, that's his gun. You know what I'm saying? Like shit,
God
the
damn.
car wasn't even. I wasn't even driving my car. I was driving Kristen car. So like the car wasn't even in my fucking name or nothing. So I'm like, shit, that bitch was there when I got. I don't know shit about shit. You know what I'm saying? Take me to jail. You feel me? So like. They come to me and shit. Like it's funny as hell. I be telling everybody the story, bro. Like when the cop brought the gun to the, like I'm in the back of the cop car, right? When he brought the motherfucking gun to the car, and she's like, "Oh, whose gun is this?" And I was like, "Shit, yours, motherfucker." You know what I'm saying? Like the fuck you mean whose it is, nigga? That's your shit. You know what I'm saying? You know me, bro. I be drunk as hell. I'm like, bro, shit, that's yours. I don't know. He's like, "Oh, well, you guys are both gonna go down for it," and da da da. I'm like, "Well, do what the fuck you gotta do, my nigga. Like, bring me to jail. I'm straight, bro." Like they pulled me over and told me I had like fucking 6 felony warrants.
Oh, jeez.
For like all, like yeah, bro, it's crazy.
Jesus. Okay, so there's a couple things that I want to mention right there. Number one, the cops will motherfucking lie to you any chance they get. So if they keep if you ever get pulled over and the cop is talking about, yeah, if you snitch on this person, you know, we'll let you go. No, they're not gonna fucking let you go. They will literally cuff your ass as soon as you do it. And the thing is, again, they can't even really make an agreement. Really, can they?
I don't know. Like, I really don't know how that shit work, but I know it's definitely it's definitely niggas that done got like time reductions and niggas that's out here right now. Like this motherfuckers running around Grand Rapids that is fucking rats. It's niggas that's rapping that's fucking rats that get love and get credit. I swear to God, bro. Like I was just talking to him about this shit yesterday. I'm like, all these hoe ass niggas out here for real, bro. Like these niggas really bitches and really rats. Like when I was in the joint, I heard so much fuck shit. I done seen niggas names and paperwork and all type of shit, bro. Like that shit, like them niggas be getting down, bro, cause like them niggas really be talking, bro. They come on these rap songs and shit. They come around the same hood, around the same niggas, and fuck with niggas and shit, bro. And they be snitches for real, like. And everybody it's just accepted nowadays. Like we got, I be ready. That's why I stay dolo now. That's why I don't be popping out with nobody. You see me with my nigga Michael Trey. You don't see me with nobody else, bro, because like these other niggas not really real, bro. Like, these niggas is weird as fuck. And my like back in like you know what I'm saying, like my big homies, like my OGs and shit, like the niggas that, you know what I'm saying, like they was killing niggas for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can't fuck around with us and like snitch on us and then come home and think it's gonna be love. Like, no, nigga, we finna do your ass, so you gotta move the fuck away. Like something like you never, that shit dead. Like that shit was never acceptable back then. Like, and the fact that the shit be happening so much now, motherfuckers is just thinking the shit okay. It bothers me for real, bro. Like, hate that dumbass. I hate it, bro. Like niggas is really doing that shit. Like movie shit, bro. Like police will come to these motherfuckers, bro. Like, oh yeah, well we know you live in such and such a neighborhood, and that, like when they came to my house and they raided my house, bro. They pulled up like 4 motherfuckers on my Facebook and shit. Motherfuckers I don't even know. Like, oh yeah, he lives on Rathbone. This is right around the corner from your house. This is not. You gotta know this guy. You both selling dope. Dude, I'm like, bro, I'm not selling shit. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. He's like, oh, well, he's big time. If you hear anything about him, I'm like, dude, get the fuck on, bro. Like, is you gonna bring me to jail or what? Like, I'm straight. We don't have shit to talk about. Like, bro, motherfuckers be so afraid. Like, they start hearing them numbers, bro. They bitch up, bro. Like, they do tell. And I'm telling you, bro, they do get off with shit. Like, they don't do time. They don't nothing, bro. Like, they get off, bro. Like, for real.
We got to talk about this right now because you just said something that I really need to get into. You said that back in the day, the people that you came up under, that shit was serious. That shit was, you get killed if that happens. Now that doesn't happen? Is that what you're telling me? Like, now people are, like, the people that are under these younger guys are letting this shit slide.
Yeah, I mean, it's rare situations of like young OGs, you know what I'm saying, like me and my nigga Doe, you know what I'm saying, like we keep our niggas in line, like we make sure our niggas is like thorough, you know what I'm saying, like we don't get them a chance to fuck up, like we be on their ass, you know what I mean, bro. But like these other motherfuckers, bro, like I don't know if they just really ain't had that type of guidance with their street shit, like, or it's just not for everybody, like the street shit not for everybody, you know what I'm saying, like everybody can't do this shit, like it's just not, bro, and like they just see the glorification of it and they see the hype around it and shit, bro. Like, they just want some motherfucking Facebook likes and some fucking bitches, you know what I'm saying? So that's why they get involved. They doing this shit for the wrong reason. Like, they really just need to stay the fuck out the way. Because, like I said, bro, like if my situation had happened, bro, like early 2000s, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit that motherfuckers got going on. Like, when motherfuckers ratting and shit like early 2000s, bro, they'd have came home and got smoked. Like, it wouldn't have been no... These motherfuckers are coming home, bro, and like, I mean, getting love, bro, like, still, hey, like I said, be around the same niggas, the same bitches and shit, bro, like, it's like they get famous for being rats and shit, like.
Why do you think that is, man?
I don't know. To be honest, I low key think that motherfuckers is afraid of them, bro, because a snitch, bro, is a scary thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a motherfucker that will shoot you and telling you, bro, like that's like that's some scary shit, bro. Like you can't win. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that's probably the reason why niggas just like littered around about. I just cut that shit off. Like I just don't fuck with him. Like, I know, like you a rat. Like if I know you snitch. Like if I know this shit, like deep down, I'm just not fucking with you because.
You said, hold up. You said that you know people that will shoot at you and snitch on you and get you in trouble.
Yes.
How the fuck does that even work? If you the one that's instigating something, aren't you automatically at fault in that shit?
Bro, they don't have no fucking like we got morals and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have no fucking morals. They out for self. They don't give a fuck. They don't have no code or ethics. They don't have none of that shit.
I'm talking like. Wouldn't the police automatically say?
Oh no, I'm not saying like oh I'm gonna shoot you right now. Then when the police get here, I'm gonna tell them. You know, I don't mean like that. I'm saying like I literally like know a little motherfucker, bro, that like told on a dude over like some fucking dope and shit, whatever, bro, and like got out and caught the body the next summer and shit. Got locked out. Didn't even go to prison. Got right back out because he told on some whole other shit and like.
You said
This shit I know for a fact. Like it's not nothing that.
Okay, yeah, you said so you saying that you know that now the new thing basically is to snitch on people that are like your competition? You talking about
basically, bro, like if you in somebody's way, bro, like people don't want to see you win, bro. People don't want to like some people do, but like most people, bro, they just you just in a fucking way to them, bro. Like they don't give a fuck what you doing or how you do. If you doing anything better than the next person, they gonna do whatever the fuck they can to bring you down and shit. It's like crabs in a bucket, bro. Like that's just how shit go.
Wow, that's actually really surprising. So you're more likely if you're dealing drugs and someone's trying to stop you, you're more likely to
get snitched on and get killed. Yes. you 9 times out of 10 the motherfuckers gonna set you up, rat on you, have a bitch set you up. Or like when I was selling dope heavy, right? I never worried about no nigga taking shit from me. I never worried about no nigga trying to rob me or nothing, cause like they know what the fuck was gonna come with that shit. Even if they did do it to me, like they know what the fuck I'm about. Like niggas know what the fuck is gonna happen.
You were worried more about people like snitching on you,
cause it was happening, bro. Like it was all everybody around me was getting took down, boom, boom, boom. Like and so I'm like, it's somebody in my circle that's not right. Like, you know.
God damn, that's crazy. See, that's crazy. That's something that if you outside of this shit, you wouldn't even know that there's a lot more people getting took down just by like people snitching on them with the cops rather than actually going and robbing people. I mean, not that shit doesn't even happen, because it definitely still does.
Yeah.
But and that's another thing that I'm starting to hear about too, is that the new hustle now, instead of dealing drugs, is to just full on rob people full time. Essentially.
I mean, like
do heists full time.
Oh yeah, it's definitely, bro. That's always been. That's not a new thing though. Like that's always just been like another street profession. You know what I'm saying? It's jack boys. You got dope boys. You know what I'm saying? You got pimps. You got motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just some niggas like, why wasting my time fucking hustling all week to make these fucking couple $1,000s and shit when I know a nigga with a couple $1,000s, I could just go punch him out and take his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You feel me? Like it's not like.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna lie, like I done stayed the nigga, like you know what I'm saying, like me and my little homie and shit back in like, you know what I'm saying, I don't even a few years ago or some shit, you know what I'm saying, like, we stayed the nigga for 20,000, like the fuck. Before that, like we was both riding around the city, fucking selling coke and pills, twiddling our fucking thumbs, like putting in our money together, chipping in on the bag and shit. One fucking 30-minute night changed our whole fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga quick, like everything.
Wow. Nigga
quick 180 in one night, I'm telling you. So like it's shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. Like I said, it's just different shit. But that's like never really been my thing, like personally. But like when the opportunity like that presents itself and shit, like it's really like you gonna nut up or shut up, you feel me? But like a lot of little niggas nowadays and shit, they just don't got the hustle in them, they rather just take it.
That's what I'm saying, that they would like they don't have the hustler mentality. They kinda just looking to take somebody else's.
Yeah. And what's crazy, like a lot of these little niggas, bro, that be doing that shit really be privileged. Like for real, like I know.
So say that again.
Like
man.
these motherfuckers that come out from like Caledonia, like Alabama, or like you know what I'm saying, or like Wayland or Kentwood or like like where they got like nice ass homes and shit. Like they'll come to kick it with us, like in the hood and shit, to like, you know what I'm saying, like act like they really like a part of one of us and shit. And them be the motherfuckers that be stealing shit, whatever, because like the only money they get, well, we generate money every day. The only money they get is money they get from their peoples, from their family, their little fucking job or whatever the fuck they doing and shit, bro. So it's not the same for them. So like that's another reason why they take, because they try to keep up with niggas that's really hustling, niggas that's really getting it every day that they around and shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to be this, but they not. So they take shit. Like,
isn't that sad that the people that grew up rich are struggling to keep up with the people that grew up poor, because the people that grew up poor are working harder than they are?
I mean, that's how it goes. I mean, it's not sad to me, like shit.
Well, not sad, but it's just weird, because you would think
it's just fucked up. It's backwards as fuck. Like,
yeah, it's backwards.
Like motherfuckers, like I'm not gonna say we never had no other options. You feel me? I'm not gonna say that, but like we, like just products of our environment. You know what I'm saying? Like we did what the fuck we was doing because that's what the fuck we had to do. Like, we didn't jump out the porch because we was like, oh, it's cool, nigga. We gonna start gangbanging and selling fucking weed and da-da-da-da, bro. And we're gonna do this shit for life. Like, that was never the fucking plan, nigga. Like, it was like, shit, we fucked up. My mom can't buy me these shoes. My mom need help with this. My mom need help with that and shit. I gotta fucking do something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, so let me ask you. Talk about around what age you first started getting involved in this street shit. When did you first get, accustomed to it? When did you first start getting into it and start having to deal with
like what
some
you
of this stuff?
mean like as like in the hustling aspect, like
well, that and then when you got started doing like the gang shit, getting involved in that.
All right, see, like when I was younger, right, I would like from the time my bro was probably like 11. Like my stepdad had his uncle had passed away when I was like 11, bro, and his uncle used to be like in the fucking Marines or some army shit. And he had a bunch of guns and shit, bro. Like, my stepdad, I was like the 5th grade, like the summer before 6th grade. He gave me a fucking revolver and a motherfucking 2.2 rifle and shit, bro. So, like, from there, motherfucking can tell me shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm carrying a pistol to the park to go hoop and shit in the 6th grade and shit, bro. Like, I was already thugging. Before I was trying to get money to do everything and shit, I was just trying to be a tough nigga. Like, that was, you know what I'm saying? That was just really what it was, bro. I was just a little motherfucker with a big ego and shit. Like, I always wanted to be, like, a tough guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, but, like, I didn't really, like, the whole gang shit came way later. Like, niggas just tried to get me off of gangs and shit when I was younger shit. I never really wanted to be a part of the gang. Like, I started fucking with my niggas because of who they were, like, as people. Not just because I was like, oh, yeah, I really just want to be a blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just fuck with them niggas so heavy that I was like, yeah, bet this for me. You know, you feel me? I like what they stand for. I like how they move. I like what they do. I like that when it came around, I liked that shit a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I started banging and shit. And then, like, getting money, I say, like, 8th grade summer, like, the 9th grade. Like, when I really just jumped out with that shit, you know, like, I met a plug and shit, like this like back in Reggie's days, you know what I'm saying, like, it's all heavy ass, like, pounds and pounds of Reggie's and shit, you know what I'm saying, so, like, I started moving little for him and shit, you know what I'm saying, like, just, because I knew, like, a couple of my cousins that would, like, buy, like, a pound at a time and shit like that, so he'll give it to me for cheap. I just make my little shit on top, and, you know what I'm saying, that's just how shit started, you know what I'm saying, then eventually, it just, you know what I'm saying, it just escalated from there. Like, by the time I was, like, really, by the time I was 18, that's pretty much all people knew me for was playing basketball and selling weed. Like, that was it. And then I just ain't never looked back, really.
Okay, so you said that you were getting money from, like, back when you were really young.
Yeah, I said, like, 14. Like, I was, like, 14, 15 years old when I, like, really started, like, touching some dollars. Like,
yeah, so you've been doing that. And what age, like, were you in high school when you got introduced, like, to the gangs, or was that, or were you out of it?
No, like, I was like around gangs and all that shit, like, way before high school and shit. Like, I started banging blood, like, I started fucking with the Bloods, like, my homies and shit, when I was in high school. I met Shine when I was 15.
Okay, talk about Shine, because you said that guy was a real big figure in your life for a long period of time. Talk about him. I
mean, that's, bro, Shine was always, like, that's, like, my big homie / my right-hand man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's rare to just find somebody that's, like, really, like, kind of, like, exactly the fucking same person as you know what I'm saying? Like, Shine is just, like, one of the niggas, like, he not even from here. People don't know, like, but, like, when he came, like, when I met him, bro, like, it was, like, first day bracket, I fuck with this nigga, like, off bat, you know what I'm saying? Like, and, like, he was on the same, like, I was on some crazy ass wild shit. Like he was with all the fuck shit. Like it was never like an incident where I could be like, hey bro, I could call him any time of fucking night, bro. I could wake up at 4:00 in the morning and have a fucking Facebook beef and be like, look, bro, this nigga over at this house on Adams, nigga, we finna slide. He be like, come get me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never like, that's just my nigga, bro. Like, we been solid, but like, we ain't never gotten to like a altercation, a argument, nothing, bro. Like, we ain't never been like beefed out ever, bro. And I mean, like I said, it's been over 10 years I've been fucking with dog. Like, we ain't never, like, Shine was just like, he really just like one of the realest niggas I got around me, like, had around me like forever. You know what I'm saying? I love that nigga like my brother. Like, it's my brother, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I'll kill a nigga for Shine, like, no bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you were doing that. Talk about real quick, because this was like, around this time period was probably late 2000s. Like, how old are you?
27.
Okay, so this was definitely at least, 2007, 2008 era of time. How were the streets back then way different than now?
Yeah, it was like, especially like in the, like my hood, like BH, like it was a lot different, bro. Cause first of all, like now in the inner city, bro, like our downtown and all that shit, like surrounding areas, like it's like nice. You know what I'm saying? It's like college kids and like a bunch of white people down there. Like that shit wasn't like that when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? When I was a little nigga, bro, like that shit, like you wouldn't see like fucking like no white people like jogging through our neighborhood and shit like that. Like that shit was not slide. You know what I mean? Like motherfuckers wasn't even allowed to come outside after the street lights came on. Like you seen, that's when like a lot of people curfew was like because nigga like it was going down like, and it was like real like who was it back then? It was Spanish gangs. It was like the motherfucking Sir 13, Sutrese, and like motherfucking the Kings was beefing like heavy back then and shit, like, and like so my neighborhood was like on flames like at all times. Shit that didn't have nothing to do with us. We was all young niggas and shit, but like we'd get scooped and get questioned by the cops and shit, like just walking home from school and shit. Like, bro, we didn't like walk through parks and had grown ass men come up to us and shit, bro. I swear to God, I'm like elementary school. Grown ass men come to us. Hey, bro, lift your shirt up. We like, for what? Nigga, what you bang? Da-da-da, let me see your tattoos. I'm like, nigga, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't gang bang and shit. They're like, whatever, let me see your tattoo. Bro, like, literally, like, lift this up. Strip, like, nigga, we gotta see this shit.
Oh,
all right, get the
shit.
fuck on. Nigga, this our park. Y'all can't come here right now.
Oh, shit.
For
Okay.
real. We little kids, though, you know what I'm saying? These are fucking old ass men. Like, it's like, for real,
No, I
though.
believe that. Yeah, because that shit.
That shit don't happen like that really too much, though. Like, not now. Like,
Wow, okay, so the streets were way more dangerous when you were younger then.
definitely.
Okay. Where did you grow up? Because you said you grew up in Burton Heights. Where is that exactly?
All right, Burton Heights is like, it's like really like from like the Burton and Division area over there, like Buchanan and fucking all those little streets and shit. Like I grew up on LaBelle and shit. Like, so like Burton Heights is really like, I would say from like when once you pass Hall Street, like you headed north on Division. Once you pass Hall Street, and between like Hall and 28th and fucking Clyde Park to fucking maybe like Madison, like I would consider all that Burton Heights. You know what I'm saying? Like you drive past here, you see a sign that say Burton Heights Business District. Like I would consider that them 4 checkpoints. That's Burton Heights. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay. So, at that time period, you said that there were Spanish gangs that were beefing heavy in that area.
yeah,
And to the point where you were actually having grown men come up to you and they were worried about what, like, little kids were banging.
yeah.
That to me, that it must have really been bad then. If they worried about little kids, because if they're doing that, then they must have actually had little kids from these rival gangs go up and try to shoot at them.
Like we didn't have, bro. Like it was, bro. I swear to God, bro. Like I'm not bullshit. Like on my son's life, bro. Like I'm not lying to you, bro. We had like the Mexican niggas like at our schools, like 6th grade. I was going to Jefferson Elementary, bro. We had like niggas that was like bringing guns to school in the 6th grade and shit, cause like Not necessarily because they didn't feel safe at school, but just because of the shit that they was doing after school. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's just how shit was. But like at the time, we didn't really realize how fucked up it was because like we grew up. That's where we from. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really see it as like a big fucking deal back then. But like but as opposed to now, like when I look back, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like now, like them elementary schools and shit got like security guards and shit in the schools and shit. Like,
Yeah, yeah, that shit would not, because now if you go through even, any of those schools, probably got metal detectors up the ass, all
Yeah,
through there. They got
definitely.
people like at the door now, especially with all the school shootings and shit now.
liaison officers and shit like that wasn't a fucking thing when I was younger. Like,
So they didn't used to have security like that
hell
in the
no,
schools?
fuck no.
Wow. Yeah, that see, it's weird how now the schools that are getting shot up now are more of the upscale schools that don't have security, because all the hood schools got security now.
Yeah,
They got metal detectors all through there and everything else. Now, the ones that are all getting shot up, it's all like the rich areas.
yeah.
And until they get security, it's just gonna keep happening, because you don't really hear about all that many shootings in the schools of the hood anymore.
No, bro, it's all like these fucking like weird ass, just fucking emotional ass white kids and shit that just want to get mad and say fuck the whole fucking world, and then they do stupid shit and like have no regard for fucking human life at all. Like, these ain't people that done shit yet, because I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying, like motherfuckers ain't innocent. I'm saying, like, I'd never like bring a gun to school and just shoot up fucking 50 random motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is just like the psyche of a person like that is just fucked up for real. Like, it's fucked up, and like them are the motherfuckers that's doing stupid shit like that. Like, even when motherfuckers had guns in the hood, we wasn't going to school shooting at random ass kids and shit. Like, it's not, niggas had beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was.
So talk about that for a second, because you have told me that one of the big misconceptions that people outside of the city have about gangs is that they are animals, that they just don't give a fuck about anything, that they will just shoot anybody for any reason at all.
No, bro.
And you said that not only were you taught morals and certain things to go by from the people that you came up under, you actually do the same thing to the people that are under you. Talk about some of the, like, what are some of the rules and the guidelines that you make sure to teach the people to say, hey, don't fucking do this. You're like, we don't go like this. Like, we don't operate like this when it comes to like a moral standpoint of things.
Shit, I think one first and foremost, I'm like nigga, you can't snitch. Like, that's first. I'm like, no, we can't, bro. You a rat, bro. Like, you can't be around us. Like, and I let everybody that even want to be a part of this shit, I tell them like, wait, when they come to me like, hey, Unky, I want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, you sure? And I tell them the same shit I tell you, or I'll tell anybody else, bro. Like, this shit ain't for everybody. And you locked in this shit for life, bro. And if you fuck up, we gonna fuck you up. And that's just is what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, but as far as morals go, you know what I'm saying, I just try to keep the homies like just off bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I try to keep them off, like, without saying too much shit on, like, Facebook and shit, you know what I'm saying? They're like, when you do, because and pretty much I tell them, like, learn from my mistakes, because I done fucked up a lot, you know what I'm saying? I done been locked up a lot of fucking times, bro, for being too wild or being too loose or just being around too many motherfuckers and just trusting the wrong people and shit, you know what I'm saying? So even though it's fucked up, like, you really can't trust no one, like, for real. So, like, I even put that, like, when I talk to my little homies, I'm telling you, like, bro, you know this nigga? Like, how long you been knowing? Like, I'll say it right in front of them, they homies and shit, like, who is this motherfucker? Why is he in my face? I don't know this man. I'm saying, how long y'all been knowing each other? If that ain't your fucking brother or your fucking immediate family, or I don't know where his fucking mama live, and I can't come do something to him if we get caught up, I don't want him around me. So, like, that's just it, like, just keeping your mouth shut and keeping a close, like, tight-knit circle. Like, that's just cold. Like, that's just how shit gotta go. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, when they, like I'm saying, when the homies start getting money and shit, you know what I'm saying, I try to tell them, like push shit away, like, stack, you know what I'm saying, like, dude, you know, because like I said, I done blew a lot of, you seen it, bro, I done blew a lot of fucking money in my, you know what I'm saying, a lot, but, like, quick as I could fucking make it, I was spending this shit, you know what I'm saying, like, it's all, like, say I just basically tell them, learn from my mistakes, shit, put some money up, do this, do that, try to build, you know what I'm saying, like, because motherfuckers ain't trying to be out here running the streets forever, bro, like, this shit dead.
Hell no.
This ain't a forever lifestyle, you feel me?
It's the get in and get out lifestyle. Yeah, you don't want to be, because the people that, if you stay in it, you're gonna die in it.
Yeah, that's it. You're gonna die, you're gonna be in fucking prison. and you're gonna be in prison wishing you was fucking dead. So just fucking get in, do what the fuck you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and move on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Well, I was talking about also, like, you said that there's certain guidelines when it comes to, like, I'm pretty sure that one of the big rules that a lot of these gangs will have is you not supposed to be, like, attacking random civilians. You're not supposed to be, like, shooting kids. You're not supposed to be doing shit like that.
Don't do shit to no lady. Don't do shit to no baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, and going to, like, hurt a random ass person and shit, like, for no fucking reason and shit is just fucking stupid. Like, that's just not no shit that we do. Like, you don't hear about you ain't never heard about one of my niggas, like, going to just fucking do some fuck shit to a person for no reason. Like, it's just.
Do you think that now you're starting to see more people that are doing shit like that are just, they're just, like, attacking random people in broad daylight and doing crazy shit for no reason?
Yeah, I see it, but I mean, they not my niggas, but like, we see it though. You see it, you know what I'm saying? Shit be on the news, like, we see little dumb niggas get high on bars and shit or whatever, and go fucking, like, the little nigga that shot the lady at the fucking gas station, bro, and didn't even get, like, he went to go rob her at the lady at the gas station on Buchanan and 28, bro. Went to fucking go stick up the gas station. The lady didn't give him shit, bro. He killed the fucking old lady for nothing. You didn't get shit out of here. Like, you just killed the fucking old ass lady for no fucking reason.
Yeah,
like, shit like that, bro. That shit ain't never boo. Like, that shit don't slide. Like, we don't do shit like that.
Yeah, that's. There's another thing that you said one time to me, because there was a situation that you said that someone that you knew or like, I don't know, it was something where they were going somewhere and they were taking something real petty from somebody. It was like a real petty shit. They were trying to get like an Xbox or some shit.
Oh yeah, I remember
you
that.
said and you said that they called you because they knew that they was with you, and you basically called them up and shoot them out. You like why the fuck you going and trying to get like Xboxes? From
Yeah, somebody
shit?
told me you know what I'm saying, they told me like, yeah, your homie, you're trying to like, I think you're trying to set me up. I'm like, for what? You know what I'm saying? They're like, well, he's supposed to come buy a TV and the Xbox and shit, but he's on Facebook talking about he's gonna stain me and this. And I called him. You know what I'm saying? You was there when I called him. Like, bro, what the fuck is your problem, bitch? I said, like, bro, if you gonna represent this shit, you gonna do it right. We don't do that shit. We go hit no fucking petty ass lick for no fucking Xbox, my nigga. You want an Xbox? We'll buy you a fucking Xbox. Nigga, any fucking dope fiend to go get us an Xbox for half off at Myers every fucking day of the week. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not.
Yeah.
That shit is stupid as fuck, bro. Like, I don't approve of that shit. I don't allow that shit.
Yeah, exactly. See, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people think that gangs are pretty much meant to just terrorize the neighborhoods, but they don't know. Originally, they were actually meant to protect the neighborhoods.
That's what it's about. That's why we have hoods, motherfucker. Like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, that's why the ops is on the outside and shit. We on our side. You feel me? Like, we do what the fuck we gotta do over here and shit. Y'all stay over there. As long as y'all don't come over here tripping, we ain't gonna come over there tripping, you know? But y'all cross that line, you know what I'm saying? It's all a mutual respect. Like, once you cross that line and shit, then we gonna come tear shit up. And I just said, that's it. That's how shit go.
Do you think that a lot of the beefs, though, especially now, are started over really, really petty shit that, like, it really isn't even worth it to be beefing?
I was like, when it's, like, personal shit, yeah. Like, a lot of motherfuckers, bro, get shot and get beat up and get jumped in that shit, like, over, like, bitches or, like, Facebook shit like that. Like, bitches cause like most of niggas problems nowadays and shit. Like, we don't go for that dumbass shit. Like, when you talking like real, like, serious gang beef, you know what I'm saying? This is shit, the beef that got passed on to these little niggas before they was even old enough to know what the fuck was going on. You develop this shit a part of, like, who you want to fuck with. Because of who I fuck with, there's certain people I can't fuck with because of some shit that had nothing to do with me, you know?
Really? Okay, so you said that beefs are generational, that they get passed down.
Seriously.
So,
like, until shit squash. You know
so, like, if your uncle doesn't fuck with somebody and this shit happened like 15 years ago, you cannot fuck with them?
If my uncle a blood, like, my uncle was gangbanging, like, you know what I'm saying? If he was off the same shit, bro, like, say if my uncle was a blood, right? And this nigga got into it with some motherfuckers on a certain street or in a certain neighborhood and shit, whatever. So he's into it with these niggas. Yeah. I'm into it with these niggas too. When I see him, it's on sight. Like, I don't fuck with him because he don't fuck with him. Like, that's how this shit go. Okay. And the same shit gonna go in if vice versa. If I'm like, hey, I don't fuck with these niggas, bro. Just stop fucking with him. He's gonna cut him the fuck off. Like, and then that's it. That's all. It's not.
Okay.
Like me and my nigga Doe, bro. We tell this shit. We bro probably at least once a week. You know what I'm saying? So I talk to Doski. You know what I'm saying? Every weekend, so I make sure I tap in with him and shit. But like,
Yeah, shout out to
at,
Doski.
at least once a week, bro. Like me and this nigga have a serious conversation. I'm like, bro, your ops is my ops. Your op, like, vice versa. He say same shit, bro. Like nigga, it don't matter who the fuck they are. Like if you gang, like I fuck with them niggas that tough to where like nigga, if bro and them don't fuck with them, I can't fuck with you. Like it's them niggas he done came to me about like seeing pictures of me like, hey bro, like dog, he a op, bro. Why you fuck with this little nigga? I'm like shit, I didn't know. Cut him off. I had to pop a little stogie like bro. A certain nigga that stogie was just kicking me with this shit. I'm like bro, you better pick a fucking side. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause if we catch you out with these niggas and you with them, bro, whatever happened to them is gonna happen to you. Period.
Wow. Okay.
And that's my little homie. You know, I love Stogie to death. Like, but I had to tell him, like, bro, like, you my nigga, bro. This is really how this shit gotta go. And that's it. But and when I told him that, he cut him right the fuck off, like, no questions.
Wow. So pretty much. Damn. So if you out and about with people that are enemies, you pretty much it don't really matter if you with them. You in it.
Yeah, like,
Basically.
like I can't be mad. Like, say if I was in a car full of some fucking GD niggas that didn't like us or like that we was into it or not, even if they wasn't G's or whoever the fuck they may be. Like, if I know my niggas is beefing with them, I'm like, when my niggas see these niggas, they gonna shoot these niggas, bro. And I'm riding in the car with these same niggas that my niggas don't like, and that car gets shot the fuck up. I can't be mad if I get shot because I shouldn't have been with them in the fucking first place.
See, but that's scary for some people because what if you just like don't even fucking know? What if you? I mean, I don't know. I don't imagine that would ever be the case. But what if you somebody, and you in the car with these people, you don't even fucking know that they a part of this, and then you just get the car ran up. Just bad luck.
Yeah, that don't really happen like that too often. But that's
Yeah.
why I said like when we see shit, like when I said like when Doe seen shit or like when I seen shit, that's why we tell them like, hey bro, you can't fuck with dog because, and that's why we keep our distance from them people now because we don't, to avoid situations like that. We always communicate and come to each other about this shit. You know.
Yeah. So I want to get this on record because there's a big distinction and a lot of people don't actually know what the functions of these things are. So there's the foot soldiers and then there's the OGs. What is the actual, like, what are the foot soldiers actually supposed to do and what are the OGs supposed to do?
I mean, first of all, like when you starting off, bro, you just gotta put in work, get your rank up, listen to what the fuck the big homies tell you and shit, and just represent this shit well. As a big homie, your job is to just instill OG shit and like build up the minds and, you know what I'm saying, the bodies and spirit, soul, however the fuck you wanna say it, like, you know what I'm saying, that to just instill real nigga shit into your little homies. That's our job as OGs and shit, like, period. Like, make sure they don't come up under you as a fuckboy. That's your only fucking job.
Okay.
Keep the little homies in line.
Okay. Do people become OGs just because is it like a seniority thing, like you've just been a part of this for this many years, or is it one of these things like you have these certain skills to be a leader and to do these things,
Yeah.
so you get ranked up?
That's what it is.
So are there people that are
Cause
like,
there's motherfuckers that's way older than me and shit that like,
that are like under,
Yeah.
that are like still like the foot soldier like rank?
because they never did shit to prove themselves that they deserve a higher position, no matter how long you've been down. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you a fucking goofy, why the fuck would we have a fucking goofy leading our people?
Oh yeah.
That's like fucking Donald Trump. We got a fucking goofy leading our country and shit. Like,
Man, I don't think I've paid attention to politics in probably like 2 to 3 months.
'cause it's a fucking joke.
It is a joke. Like, I used to try to pay attention to it, and then I realized, like, wait a minute, none of this fucking matters to me. None of this has changed my life in any significant way. Literally doesn't fucking matter who's president or not. It's just, like, life is still the same. We still in the same spot. We still doing the same shit. It's like, it's not, you know, if someone, it'd be one thing if they're like starting a war or something big, but until that shit happens, why even worry about it? It just made me depressed listening to it every day.
Even when I think about like the whole war shit, I'm not in the fucking army, so I don't give a fuck. Go to war, bomb the fucking whoever. I don't give a fuck as long as me and my son and my mama straight at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck what nobody else got going on, bro. Like, unless they finna come over here and invade Grand Rapids, Michigan today and start, you know what I'm saying, some genocide shit here where I'm from, I don't give a fuck, to be honest. Like, I don't care about none of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, when people ask me, when they ask me to speak on politics, like, how I feel about shit, like, I don't even like to do it, bro, because I never hurt, you know me, bro, I'm end up hurting motherfuckers' feelings and shit, like, because they're like, oh, well, Mike, because, like, I'm not, my best friend, bro, my nigga Josh, like, he's a Marine, like, he's a veteran, like, he was over in Iraq and shit, did a tour, like, you know what I'm saying, I got homies that's been over there and did that shit, bro, and I tell them, like, bro, that shit dumb as fuck. What the fuck am I finna go over here and fucking do all this shit for just to come home and get treated like shit? Like, our veterans don't even get respected like they should, you know? What, they get a fucking half off a coffee at McDonald's or some dumb shit like they get discounts at bars and fucking, that shit don't mean fucking nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna go risk my life for a fucking none of this shit. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it for my homies and motherfuckers that I deal with on a daily basis and shit.
See, that, man, yeah, you just said something big right there, because do you know that I get more respect than veterans. Here, like, people respect me more than they do my nigga Josh. People don't even know who the fuck Josh is. And he went over here and risked his fucking life and got blew up in the fucking Humvee and all type of shit and survived that shit and made it home. And nobody fucking knows about the shit. Say that shit again, man. You said you an OG and you get more respect.
Them motherfuckers that went over there and risked their lives for this fucking country, they come home and get treated like dirt, and I get treated like the fucking man everywhere I go.
Wow.
You see it, bro. You been around. You seen it.
No,
Like,
I know you're not lying. You're right. Because most of the people that are, there's like a percentage, I don't know what it's a pretty high percentage though, that a lot of the homeless people are veterans.
that should never fucking happen. That's why I think it's all stupid.
It should never happen. That's fucked up. Like, it's fucked up to know that many of the homeless people that we see down Wealthy Street could possibly be like old veterans that can't get.
A lot of them are, bro. Like, a lot of them, bro. Like, they are like that, or they like, they doped up. They get their pension, they spend it on, they get high with it, and just they got accustomed to you living that fucking stupid ass lifestyle and shit, you know, like, and that's, like I said, that whole army shit, bro, that shit was never for me, bro. Never. Like, I'm straight. Like, my son came to me one day like, Dad, I want to join the Marines. I'm like, that shit dead. Like,
yeah, that's what my dad told me the same thing, because he said that he knew somebody that got lied to, because they'll lie to you and say, oh yeah, you won't have to see combat, and then they'll just send your ass out right away.
Right away.
Yeah.
Bro, my nigga Josh wasn't even out of high school yet. Like, I mean, he got sent to motherfucking, like, a military school because he got in trouble at school and shit, and left there and went straight overseas.
Wow. Oh, wow. So he didn't even have a choice.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting to go to no fucking war, you know what I'm saying? He's like, there was like either, because part of his condition, like when he caught his case when we were in high school, they're like, well, you can go to this military school or you can go to jail. He's like, fuck jail, you know what I'm saying? I'll go to this military school shit, I'll be back next summer, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? I ain't seen him for 5 years.
God damn, wow. I can't imagine that. You go to military school thinking you're going to come back the next summer and you end up going to war. Was this because this couldn't have been like early 2000s.
No, it's like 2008, 2009, something like that.
Oh, okay. See, isn't that weird? Because wasn't Obama like pulling troops out, or did he go back in?
I think this was before that, though. This was before he was pulling troops out. Because that was like, it was already like, that was like a part of some shit that he was trying to do. Like, he was like, oh yeah, when I get off of this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull troops out, I'm going to do this. But it wasn't happening yet, you know?
Oh, yeah.
We still had shit stationed all over the fucking world. Like,
yeah, I forgot because
it took a long time, bro. It took a long time for them to really start sending people home. Like,
it did, and then when they did send people home, I think the terrorists that out there got built up again.
Yeah,
got fucked up again. So
definitely,
that's a whole other thing though. But yeah, so the OGs essentially, they run like a set of people. How big are some of these sets under like one person?
Man, bro. Big, bro. Like, some of them, I mean, some are bigger than others, you know what I'm saying? But, like, sometimes you really got, like, one go-to motherfucker, bro, for 50-plus individuals, you know what I'm saying? Like,
50-plus individuals.
I'm saying.
Okay. So Okay, so that would mean that, like, let's say in the city of, like, Grand Rapids, for instance, the people that essentially are the big shot callers in the city, it's like a group of, like, 10 people, probably.
You talking about as far as like gang shit? Cause like the shot callers in Grand Rapids, bro, ain't even gang bangers, bro. The shot callers in Grand Rapids is all fucking dope boys. It's all just niggas with money. Then the shot callers here, like the nigga, like, but the leaders of the gangs, like the well known, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's only a few of them, and like they really they handle a lot of shit. Like they run a lot of shit. Well, the motherfuckers that do it right, you know what I'm saying? Like the people that's really doing the shit the right way do it a lot of shit. We get flux from like when our little homies fuck up, we catch a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like. From other people because it's like you allowed this to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
who do you get shit from? Are you talking about people? Are you talking about people that are above the OGs, or are you talking people?
I'm saying like yeah, people that ain't even a part of nothing and shit. Like, bro, your man's over here doing this or this, bro. He making y'all look real bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get shit like that. We like, damn,
like random people
in other gangs, other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit, bro. Or like big homies, like my big homies that don't bang, they don't gang bang no more. You know what I'm saying? Like them motherfuckers, like they'll call me, bro. Like, hey, tell that little nigga tighten up, bro. He on Facebook being real stupid right now, bro. Telling it, and that shit, I have to go take care of that. I gotta take care of that shit. Like,
so if the people that are like, no matter how much of an OG you become, do you always have somebody above you that can tell you what to do?
I mean, not necessarily they could tell you what to do, but they gonna always voice their opinion though. And 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be somebody you respect. Cause if you fucked your dog, like cause that's the motherfucker that made you want to be a part of this shit in the first place. So you always gonna have some type of respect for him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, okay.
Like a big brother type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he's not saying this shit to get on your ass. He's saying this shit to like help you take care of y'all shit better. You feel me?
Yeah, and that sometimes will come out as, you know, oh, you hating on me, oh, you doing this, but it's like, no, we trying to fucking help you.
Yeah.
You know. It just comes off bad because if we try to make it nice, you're not gonna understand it. You're not gonna get it.
Yeah.
You know, that's it, man. That was something that I did yesterday on a live stream about like being liked versus being respected, and it's kind of weird because someone commented on there saying, "I don't think this was right," and I think it was right. Being respected, there's a certain level of fear that has to be involved in order to be respected. But I think being admired is like, oh, I admire what he's doing. Being respected is they're not going to respect you unless they fear what the fuck you'll do if you don't respect their money, their time, all that stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I agree. I agree with a lot, bro. Like, a lot of people don't. Like, a lot of people that think they do get respect, like, motherfuckers don't respect you. Like, motherfuckers are afraid of you. They just don't what's going like, they just don't want to get fucked up, or like, they just don't want, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just don't want bad shit to happen to them, so they kind of just go with the flow of shit. Like, they don't really respect you. They feel like having respect and like you say, or being admired and shit's like, what, two completely different things. Like, because there's a lot of motherfuckers, bro, that probably can't stand my ass. That probably really don't fucking like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm aware of this shit. Like, I know it's motherfuckers that sit and talk shit about me all the time. You know what I'm saying? Until I pop up and shit, and they seem like, oh, hey, Unky, how are you, bro? I'm glad to see you. I'm happy you're home. Blah, 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 bro. Eat my dick, bro. Get the fuck out my face. Like, I don't.
Man, that shit's so weird. And people will do that too.
They do it, bro, every day.
God damn.
Every day, bro. Like, me and Michael Trey, we just went to fucking Billy's last week, right? You know, that's not my type of fucking crowd, but I went just to get out the house and shit, so we chilling. Bro, like, in at least 10 motherfuckers, bro, came up to me and shit. Motherfuckers I haven't talked to in like 4 or 5 years and shit. Like, yeah, bro, I was gonna write you when you were locked up, or I tried to give Hannah or Jasmine your number so they can give it to you, or I tried to look up your inmate number and see how to send you money. I'm like, oh yeah, all right, well, you have a nice night. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck on, like.
Cold. I don't blame you, man, because I mean, shit. Because if you search hard enough, you can find info. I remember I was trying to figure out how to send you money, and no one was fucking telling me, and I literally had to go and search and
yeah, that shit crazy because like I've known you for what, like 2-3 years or some shit, like about 2.5 years now and shit. Like, I've been fucking with you, and bro, and these motherfuckers I've been knowing since for like 10 years plus, you know what I'm saying, like lying and shit, like to my face and shit, like it really just made me want to beat the fuck out of them. But like, I'm on parole and I can't stand to get no police contact right now. But like, literally, bro, my first instinct is just to blow his shit out. Like, bro, get the fuck out my face, bro. So I just curve everything. All right, bro, you have a nice night, bro. Nice seeing you, to get the fuck on. Like, you can't kick it with me, you can't be around me. Like, I'm straight.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Like when people ask me about you and shit, they're like, "Oh, bro, so who's this Will Crispin?" Blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, when if I needed anything, I could call Will. Like, just if I just wanted to fucking talk, I could call your phone. You wouldn't answer unless you was at work or some shit. You was gonna pick up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was writing me on the JPEG. You did all that shit, whatever. Like, and I said you only know me for a couple years. Like, we met through this music shit. Like, these niggas that I was really in the streets with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that, nothing. Like, didn't write me one letter. Didn't answer one fucking phone call. Didn't send $1. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, exactly. And by the way, anybody asking about me, you can just like fucking talk to me.
Yeah,
you know
no.
what I'm saying? Like fucking talk to me. You can add me. You can do like have a conversation with me. You can see what I do. You know, I don't know. Again, like I swear to God, like motherfuckers will find a reason to just like, oh, I got a problem with him. Oh, he weird. Oh, he this. Oh, he that. It's like it doesn't even matter at the end of the day, man.
Yeah, dumb, bro. Fuck them. Like, if I tell you this shit all the time, no, bro. If they don't fuck with you, fuck them, bro. Like, nobody's like needed or like fucking really necessary. You feel me? And they really like, you don't need none of these motherfuckers for shit. They don't even fucking know you. They don't from a can of paint. Never even fucking seen you. Like, they don't know shit about you, bro. They just don't like you because.
See, that's how it is with. But see, that's how it is with like tons of people though.
But you see, real niggas fuck with you though.
Yeah.
Like me and like Doe, bro. Like, listen, Doe don't fuck with no one, bro. He don't have fucking friends, bro. Like that nigga don't, bro. Like, listen, bro. Like you, like people say that shit about me. Like they're like, yeah, Unky like anti-social and shit. Da, 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 da. That's just because I just don't know how to act around motherfuckers if I'm not drunk. That's just really how it is. Doski is just really that fucking mean, bro. Like he just don't have homies. Like you know what I'm saying. So like the fact that like he really fuck with you, bro. Like it just goes to say something about you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like.
I guess so, man.
Cause bro, he would not like. There's not no shit that he does. Bro. Like he not a friendly motherfucker at all. Period.
That's it. But yeah, no. But the big thing is something that I realized is that no matter how good or bad you doing, you're gonna have an equal amount of people trying to roast you. It'll just be for different reasons.
Yeah.
If you a bum, you're gonna have hella people trying to roast you because you a bum. But if you doing good, you're going to have hella people trying to roast you because they're jealous of you.
Yeah.
But it's an equal amount of people. In fact, it might even be more people. So the only difference really is how well you are doing in your life. You're not... Because I always used to think... I used to be like, yeah, you know, when I get to this point, no one will make fun of me. Yeah, right.
Nah,
that ain't how it is.
Nah, bro.
No one will try to start anything with you. Nope, that's not how it is. It don't matter how good you doing, man.
It don't, bro.
You could be a billionaire.
And somebody gonna find some type of shit to bring up or to talk about that, like just to hate, like you know what I'm saying, like just because they feel some type of way about you and shit. And like I said, 9 times 10, 9, they don't even fucking know you. So like,
exactly.
brush that shit off and keep it moving.
Do you get that shit a lot? With like even at the status that you're at, you get a lot of people that are trying to like, hate on you because it seemed like a lot of people do fuck with you though.
Oh yeah, that's one thing I can't say. Like I've been fortunate enough to have like when it came like to music shit, like. People never really like hated on my music. Like people never like everybody always fucked with me. Like when I did this shit, like they always fucked. But like I always get like sneak dissing type shit. Like I always get like some little like fucking pussy boy that will just see me out and like that's Unky. Like oh I want to like just like try me and shit. Like really bro. Like I don't have to like sock niggas the fuck up. Like knock niggas the fuck out just because like they don't understand like who the fuck I really am and shit. Like they think all this rap shit is for fucking play. They think I just talk about this shit and like. I don't know why they don't believe it, you know what I'm saying? But for some reason, like I get those type of situations. It's always like a direct. I don't get the people that want to like argue with me about dumb shit. I don't get people like hating on me or like writing me and shit like, oh your music sucks. Like I don't get that type of shit. I always get some random ass fucking fuckboy that I'm like out somewhere, like some dumbass drunk kid that just want to be fucking stupid and say some reckless shit and gets fucked up. Like that's the only type of situations I have really with hate. Or like I get like sneak this like niggas that talk shit to my bitch about me or like shit like that, bro. That like just gay ass shit. Like she, you know what I'm saying? She come tell me like we sit here and laugh at niggas every day, bro. Like I swear to God, bro. Like we sit here and like
God. Oh boy, I gotta
weird shit like that.
Oh, I gotta mention this. Okay, you dudes will be talking shit to people's girls about like you be talking shit thinking that you're gonna get some pussy by doing that. You're
Yeah,
gonna be
though.
like, you're gonna be like, yeah, I don't think he's a good guy for you. I don't
Yeah,
think
though.
he's a good- I don't, I think you should be with a real man. What the fuck? Like, fuck out of here.
Hey, Shorty, come fuck with a real nigga, Shorty. That nigga Unky ain't shit, blah, 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 blah.
he
And
don't
we
even
sit here and laugh at this dumbass shit. Like,
He ain't even getting no money.
Yeah.
I got hella bands.
bro, listen, you can have $1 million, a Bentley, 2 cars, 2 cribs and shit, bro. You can't knock my bitch, bro. That's just how this shit go. I'm sorry, like, you can have anything, bro. Like, it's just, that shit don't fucking matter. Like, when you got some solid shit like that, like this shit, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing they could say to her. Like, bro, I swear, bro, she come to me and like be like, oh my god, baby, look at this fucking Kerm ass nigga trying to hit me up at 4 a.m. talking about let's hang out or you want to smoke or like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, them be the weirdos that hate on me, bro. It's like, I don't even give a fuck. Like,
Oh man. See that? People gotta realize this. Just cause you got money, just cause you got like a decent car, that don't mean that every chick is just gonna fuck with you automatically off rip. Like dudes will literally be. Man, I gotta tell you this story, cause I did this episode with this chick called "Stop Social Media Simping," and we were talking about. It was me and this chick, and here's what we were talking about. There's this dude I saw on Twitter that sent this chick. He didn't even know her, had never met her, was trying to pay this bitch $700 to talk to her on the phone.
bro, that shit happens all the time, bro. Bitches getting paid for their fucking news and shit like on Snapchat right now, like, bro, like that's just like I swear to God, it's just like a hustle right now. Like bitches is, I know so many little bitches right now that just running it up for fucking like
PayPal,
sending random,
Cash App.
Cash App, bro. You get a fucking ass picture or some shit that another broke nigga that's getting the same shit for free, like you know what I'm saying? Like,
But see, the crazy thing is though, this dude was paying $700 and he not even like this isn't like phone sex. This isn't anything like that. This dude is just giving her money, and then right under it was another dude. Yeah, I'll pay you $500. I can run it to you. What the fuck is wrong with some of you dudes, man? Like these chicks, you're not even in the same city with these chicks.
yeah, that's how this shit go, bro.
Do it.
That shit weird though, but that's how that ain't, and this shit not new neither, bro. Like it's not new, bro. Like.
It's not.
Like, I know niggas that pay for pussy and all that shit. Like, I do. Like, I done been hanging with the homies and shit. Like, we just bored. We been trapping at a hotel or some shit. You know what I'm saying? We got, like, a few rooms going and shit. Next thing I know, they like, hey, bro, look, we finna slide on the back page, bro. Da-da-da-da. I'm like, well, I'm gonna get the fuck on, and y'all have fun with that. I'm out. I wish I would, man. I'm way too player for that shit, bro.
Backpage is gone. Backpage is gone now.
Yeah,
man.
but they got a whole bunch of, bro, it's apps and all type, bro. That should have never stopped, bro.
They got alternative back
All type of
pages.
shit, yes, bro. There was already like so many other options for motherfuckers that wanted to be involved in shit like that. Like it wasn't necessary, you know. So like when they took it down, the Backpage is just the most heard about one. You know what I'm saying? Like it was so many other, bro. Like bitches is selling pussy over fucking Facebook and like I said, Snapchat and shit. Like it's not. They'd never be able to stop that shit, bro.
Oh no, yeah, they won't be able to stop it. But man, oh man. We kind of got off track to what I was talking about earlier, but there's a question that I had about something that OGs have the power to do that foot soldiers obviously don't have the power to do, or at least I would think so. When it comes to basically getting people clipped, foot soldiers they don't have any say in that shit, do they? A foot soldier can't. If a foot soldier dude doesn't fuck with somebody and he want to kill somebody, does he have to run that by somebody before he can do some shit like that, like some crazy shit like that, or not really?
I mean, yeah, unless it was a situation to where like if this dude is like shooting at you or some shit, like you gotta protect yourself at all costs. But like if you just mad at a motherfucker and shit, and you like, man, bro, this nigga did such and such to me and shit, I'm about to go line his ass up. That's what shit you gotta run by the set. Like niggas gotta know what's going on because shit's gonna go from there. It's gonna be collateral damage. It's not gonna stop there, you know. Like yeah, you gonna go take one of theirs, they gonna come try to take one of ours, and it's gonna go back and forth till this shit over.
Okay, so the foot soldiers gotta run it by somebody. Do the OGs have to do that, or can they, if they feel...
we do the same shit. We do the same shit. Like, we're like, all right, well, this is what the fuck going on and shit, bro. I want you little niggas to go take care of this and shit. If y'all don't do it, I'll do it my fucking self. you know, I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, when shit like that, you know what I'm saying, you talk, that's real shit, bro. Like, that's not nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we always make sure that, like, this shit got to be well worth it. We're not finna just be out here risking our lives and being away from our families for years at a time and shit for no reason. And we wouldn't allow one of our little homies to go make a dumb decision for no reason if it's not worth it.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it goes both ways. Yeah, we could do fuck shit because we got people like that. We have big impressions on like little niggas and shit that like they'll just really do whatever the fuck we tell them to do. But we would never do that to them. We would never just put them on some fuck shit like because that's not being a real nigga.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to get that straightened out because there's a lot of people that don't realize that it's not as easy because there's people that think, oh well, they can get you, like they can get me killed. It's not really that simple, man. Like you gotta, there's a fucking process. If that's happening to you, well, first of all, if that's happening, you probably did some fuck shit. Yeah,
you fucked up.
You fucked up bad. And number two, that means that you literally gotta run it by the entire fucking group, and they all agreed that what you did was so fucked up that's deserving of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, when it comes to getting socked out, is that a little bit?
Like I said, that shit is just like on site shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't like a motherfucker and I see it, bro, like, especially if I know I'm gonna get like, if I'm somewhere like somewhere where it's like I don't gotta worry about the police being called and shit like that, bro. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. Like, honestly, if I don't like you and I see you, bro, like, we not finna squash beef. I'm not shaking your hand, my nigga. Like, none of that shit. Like,
yeah,
I'm gonna see you and I'm going to your shit.
Yeah.
And one of my little homies see you, it's like it's niggas out here that I don't like right now, and my little homies would be like, yeah, bro, well, what you want to do? Like they'd be out there, bump shit. What you want to do? Shit, sock on that nigga, bro, punch him up, and they gonna whoop on him right then and there. Like it's not.
Mm-hmm. So, when it comes to the areas in Grand Rapids, you at one point, because you grew up in Burton Heights, and you mentioned that you also grew up off a house on Logan Street.
Yeah.
I looked at where Logan Street is. That's right on the block from Bemis Street.
Yeah, it's right in this, but it's the next street over.
Bemis Street is like one of the most notorious streets
in Grand
Rapids. Like, is that the most dangerous street in Grand Rapids?
I wouldn't say the most dangerous street, like, but you know what I'm saying, like.
That's the most notorious though. That's that's like one of the most well known.
Yeah, bro, Bemis niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying, like, and like every nigga off Bemis ain't from Bemis Street. You feel me? Like it's just that neighborhood shit. You feel me? Like it's like, you know, I fuck with Bemis niggas. Like, you know, I got love for a lot of them niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying, like, fuck with them niggas. Like, I lived on Logan. I lived on Dunham. You know what I'm saying, like shit. Like I was, you know what I'm saying, I'm over there. You feel me? Like I never had no problems with no Bemis niggas and nothing like that. I fuck with them niggas, bro. Like,
so are they not a part of? So they're, you guys are like the same. You're the same, but you're not allied together.
No, like, I mean, like, there's some shit that like a lot of like the older Bemis singing and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they a lot of them is lords and shit. It's like a lot of little Bemis niggas is vice lords and shit. They under the 5, we under the 5, so we fuck with them like on the strength of that. You feel me? So like it's. But like say if I was one of my homies and shit like off Bemis, and he got into some shit, and he was if he go, I'm going too. Period. Like if, you know what I'm saying, I'm rocking with that nigga like regardless. You feel me?
Okay, so you said
like if I fuck with a nigga like that, I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. Well, you said something that's interesting though because people think Bemis Street is Bloods. You said Bemis Street is
no, it's Bloods off Bemis too though.
Oh, so it's multiple off that street.
Yeah, it's like Bemis, because Bemis is like I said, it's the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? It's the hood. It ain't really just a specific gang. You know what I'm saying? It's a set. Like it's different sets off Bemis. You know what I mean? Like it's That's why it's so notorious, bro. Like that shit been around for so long and shit, bro. Like them niggas like, and when they popped out, they got a bracket, nigga. Like they was out here smoking shit, like they was on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why they notorious the way they is and shit. Like they earned that shit though. They earned that shit. Like
yeah. So, as I was saying before, like when it comes to just how much is controlled of the city by these different gangs, how many are we looking at here? Is it like maybe like 4 or 5, or is it like 10 different separate gangs and different sets, and
Oh, it's
there's
more,
not really-
it's more than that, bro. I can name you so many different fucking like different sets in different neighborhoods and shit, bro. Like it's way more than, you know what I'm saying. Y'all people from like the outskirts, or whatever, like are really oblivious to like how much shit like it's a new fucking gang being made today probably. Like it's new shit that pop up all the fucking time. Like I was in the joint and motherfucker coming like, oh yeah, I'm out such and such. I'm like, where the fuck? What's that is? Like what hood is that? He's like, oh no, we fuck with these niggas and these niggas and these niggas and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like something like so. What, I never heard of this shit before. I'm like, I'm sorry, little bro. Man, I can't fuck with you because I don't know what that shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, but we fuck with the blood. Y'all don't fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? I never seen you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck you talking
Never
about.
heard of them, yeah.
So like, I don't know, bro. It's just like I said.
Well, who? Okay. Because you basically have kind of implied that a lot of these, there's like a lot of big alliances between a lot of these.
Yeah.
Who are the biggest alliances?
Big Trey 5, nigga. What you mean? Like, that's the biggest alliance, nigga. Big Trey 5.
That's the biggest alliance.
Period.
That's the biggest one in the city.
Period. No, but niggas don't want to cross us, bro, because there's too many of us. And they don't even know who everybody is, bro. It's too many of us. There's too many.
How big of a margin are we talking here? Because is that like a big...
I'm talking like literally... Period, bro. It's just, bro.
Is it pretty much just like the west side that don't really...
That's it.
Part of it?
That's it. And like niggas off the north, but it's bloods on the north and shit now. But like, so shit is like, it's just too many of us to like really try to fucking. That's all I know, nigga. Big Trey 5. That's the biggest alliance, and to me, unless it's some other shit that I don't fucking know about, that's it, bro. Like, yeah, that's it.
There's been people, and it's mainly white suburban people that have tried to talk to me about this, and I'm just like, what?
Because like people don't even know, like you know, I fuck with Doe and them, you know what I'm saying? Like I got niggas that like have never met Doski, that never met none of them niggas ever in their life, but they know that I fuck with them tough. So like if them niggas had a problem, they gonna have a problem with all these niggas that, you know what I'm saying? Like just like me, on behalf of the fact that I fuck with Doe so hard, all of them niggas over there, bro, that don't know me from a can of paint or just met me recently, like within the past couple of years, if I got into some shit and they was around, bro, all of them niggas are gonna slide on shit, bro. Like it's not. Like, you talking about multiple neighborhoods. You're not talking about just one area. You're not talking about just the southwest side. I'm talking about the southwest side, southeast side. Niggas over here in the north. Niggas, it's too many, bro. To like, it's like a conglomerate to where, like, if we really was to, like, make sure, like, link up and we want everybody that's under one of these two organizations to get together one day and shit, bro, it would be so many motherfuckers in this spot. Like,
wow.
we don't even do shit like that because it's too hot. Like, we can't.
Why? Yeah, you would never want to do that. But
Can't, bro. Like, when you see us with pictures and it's like 10 of us, them are just like our closest homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't it, bro. Like, that's not even close to it. Like, them are just the niggas we with, like, on a daily basis. Like, niggas that we fuck with, like, a lot.
So that big ass alliance, how many people really oversee that entire thing? How many people are the people that are kind of? Is it a lot of people?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest, because it's a lot of people. Yeah, everybody got control of their own separate
Do they all
set. You know what I'm saying?
Do they all report to a couple other people or like people out of state? Like what the fuck? Like
some people do, some people don't. Some people report to niggas that's in prison. You know what I'm saying? It's different shit for different situations. Like,
so
yeah.
how? Because I'm just thinking, if you.
Some people don't fucking report to nobody. Some motherfuckers just renegades. They're like, we gonna do whatever the fuck we want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just.
Oh, really?
If you don't like it, what up? We could do it however y'all want to do it. You feel me? Like, that's how some shit is. You know? So like, it's just. Like I said, it's different for different sets, different people. They got different rules, but at the end of the day, it's all unity when it come down to like a situation.
Yeah. So, you mentioned that the only people that really aren't a part of this is the West Side. What does the West Side consist of?
GDs, pretty much.
GDs. There seems to be this big misconception that, well, there's two things. There's a misconception that the GDs are like the biggest people, like the biggest gang in GR, and And then there's a
No,
misconception.
it's a lot. That's they deep as fuck. Like, bro, it's a lot of fucking GDs and Grand Rapids, bro. That's a lot of fucking like. It's a lot of them niggas, bro.
Okay. And then there's also people talking about, and again, this is what I was saying before, the white suburban people keep trying to tell me about this. The Camelot Crips out of the Camelot housing projects.
I never even heard of that shit. This is new to me right now. This shit must have just happened when I got locked up. Like, a nigga.
This has been. It's been. If you look.
When the fuck did you hear about this shit? How long was this?
I've been hearing about this for years.
Get the fuck out of here.
From all the people, not only white suburban people. If you look up GR gangs on Urban Dictionary, it will talk about Camelot Crips.
That shit was probably, maybe that was some old shit like before I was born or some shit. Like, I don't know. I never heard about no fucking Camelot Crips.
The Urban Dictionary is from, I think it's got to be almost 10 years old.
Bro, listen, I never fucking heard of if it was Crips out in Camelot and shit, bro. Like, I never met them. It might be, I don't know. I never heard of this shit though. I never heard. I know one real Crip nigga, bro. He's from Long Beach, and that's my homie Kush, bro. Like, and that's the only real Crip I know.
Wow.
The other ones that was around and shit that popped up, you know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas not here no more. Like, I never heard of Camelot Crips.
That's so crazy because I've been hearing about that for years.
Nigga, we used to be in Camelot. Like, I don't know. I never heard of that shit.
Man, that's weird as fuck.
Like, my homies probably finna hear this shit and crack the fuck up when they hear it. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas, like, they gonna be like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The fuck?
This is here's the thing. This is what I've been hearing outside of the city for years. Man, motherfuckers thought that Kentwood was like the most hood school. They thought Kentwood was like
Kentwood. The reason why Kentwood is the way it is because back in like I want to say like 2006, 2007, they were talking about closing all the inner city Grand Rapids schools. So all of us, that's when I went to Kentwood. Like a lot of niggas from the hood all went out to EK, got transferred to like Godwin Heights and East Kentwood and schools like that because they were finna close like Christian, Ottawa, Central, like all those schools.
Oh, really?
They were all supposed to be closing. So all the niggas from the hood, everybody went out there. So like, Kentwood was smacking. Like that bitch is slapping still to this day because of that wave. Like,
oh shit. Okay, so they were gonna close all the schools out there, all the schools in the inner city, and then they transferred outside of the city.
Yeah.
So that basically did that in a way expand the reach?
Definitely, bro. Definitely, bro. Definitely.
So do you think if that wouldn't have happened, that a lot of the gang shit would be real kind of?
It'd be different, bro. Like it'd be different. Like you wouldn't have a lot of these like these spoiled or privileged motherfuckers gang banging. Like a lot of them niggas would have never been like all they used to hear about. Like this was back when like East Ave and Bemis was beefing. You probably didn't even know about that shit. Like that's what I'm saying. Like this is like back in these days and shit, bro. To like, and that's all they knew about. Like when I got to EK and shit, bro. Like that's all niggas ever heard was like East Ave and Bemis. Like they didn't really know shit about shit. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas did. Like I'm not saying niggas was just oblivious to what was going on and shit. Like Kenwood is down the fucking street. It's not far. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like the niggas that's like decided like, oh nigga, we finna jump out the porch. We want to be a part of this now because we just met some East Ave or some Team One niggas or some G Mob niggas or whoever the fuck they bump into. They just like how the niggas start. Like my Boulder Crest homie and shit. Like they just like them niggas style. So like, oh, we want to be all Boulder Crest now. We want to be all Bemis now. We want to be all BOH back then. Like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. These niggas would have never heard about this shit if that didn't happen, bro. Like for real.
Wow. So you. So pretty much. Yeah, because now that I think about it, East Kentwood before that was probably, you know, a lot of like more privileged, like richer type of kids, and then you suddenly mix that in with dudes from the hood, and you got all these rich kids seeing all that, and I'm gonna guess that back then, the dudes from the hood probably got a lot of respect in those schools.
Yeah.
And these kids are wanting respect because I mean that's what everyone wants in high school, especially. To be cool,
bro, because we was coming out, you know what I'm saying? Niggas would come to school, like, we had different style, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, like, we dress different, niggas act different, niggas lingo, niggas talk different. It's like, all the little bitches would be on our dick, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the little hood bitches still be on our dick and shit, like, but shit just got mixed up that way and shit like that. I don't know, like, that had like a lot. I know from what I know personally, like that had a lot to do with the way shit is now. Like that's why shit is the way it is out there and shit. Like it's like real niggas out in Kentwood. Like people would say like Kentwood and like Wyoming, like soft and shit like that, whatever. Cause like the suburbs and shit, like it's just street niggas living in these nice houses. Like you know what I'm saying? It's different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not shit ain't sweet for real.
Do you think that the biggest reason why people get involved is because it's because of a status thing now, more so than because are there? I mean, I'm sure there's some people that are still joining things like this out of a necessity, but do you think a lot of people are starting to join more so because
niggas is joining for the hype nowadays, bro? A lot of niggas don't even understand, like, when it come to, like, really gang banging, like, a lot of niggas don't even understand what really come with this shit. They don't understand it until they already fucking, it's already too fucking late. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes some ill shit to happen to a motherfucker before they really realize, like, oh yeah, shit's real.
I've heard that there are certain things that if you do, you get something called a V. You get a violation.
Yeah, though.
Talk about the things that get you a violation and what the fuck happens to you if you do get one.
Shit. I mean, a lot of shit can get you a V, bro. Like, any little fuck up, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a code. Like I said, like snitching or stealing from the homies or fucking just doing stupid shit. Like, with me, bro, if you do some shit that I'm not gonna lie, bro, if you do some shit that I don't like or like it's embarrassing to us as an organization and shit, bro, you gonna get a V and we gonna beat your ass. Like, period.
Do you only get so many V's? Is it like a strike? Is it like a 2, 3, 4, whatever?
Nah, I mean, like, no. To be honest with you, bro, we ain't had too many homies that had to get like more than 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't want to keep getting their ass beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, you fuck up that one time and shit, bro. You not finna keep doing the same shit. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Or like, we'll stop fucking with you. Like, we'll cut you off. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, make it to where we'll just do you so foul you would never want to come around us again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll do shit like that before we keep telling you the same shit over and over and keep having the same fucking. I'm not doing that shit, bro. I don't fucking go back and forth with nobody but my bitch. You feel me? I'm not I'm not finna. You a grown ass man, bro. Like, this is the shit you want to be a part of. These are rules that you gotta abide by, or this is gonna happen to you. That's it. That's all.